About her, she is currently studying ACCA, a very humble devotee, wonderful Kirtaniya, excellent preacher, Madhav Garden teacher, assists JPS archives in transcription of Guru Maharaj's lectures, organizes online Kirtan in Facebook, prepares beautiful flyers for temple programs, attending youth classes, very active in temple cultural programs, and currently pursuing Bhakti Shastri. Her parents are His Grace Uddharana Madhavadas Prabhuji and Her Grace Buddhimati Vishaga Devidasi Mataji. She has got a cute little brother, Bhakta Ajoy, who is one of the upcoming Kirtaniyas of Balram Desh. So once again, heartily welcoming Her Grace Svarnangi Vishnupriya Mataji to take over our today's Bhajan Sandhya session. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I would like to welcome you all on behalf of SCON Balram Desh on this blissful and wonderful evening of Bhajan Sandhya. So at first, I would like to introduce you all to our Varishta Vaishnav of this beautiful evening. Our Varishta Vaishnavs are His Grace Dinanath Giridhari Das Prabhuji and Her Grace Yasoda Devi Dasi Mataji. And our narrator for this evening is Her Grace Nandini Kamala Devi Dasi Mataji. And finally, I would like to introduce you all to our Bhajan Sandhya family. They are His Grace Premarupa Jagannath Das Prabhuji, Her Grace Parmesvari Gaurangi Devi Dasi Mataji, and Bhaktin Shyama. So on this occasion of Bhajan Sandhya, I would like to say a few words about the importance of Vaishnav Bhajan. Vaishnav Bhajans promises to bring us deeper into the meaning of prayers written by our Vaishnav Acharyas. When we listen to Vaishnava songs, it makes a huge difference when we understand their meanings too. And then we can truly feel the emotion and the devotion that our Acharyas had put into them. And then we can also imbibe the meaning into the chanting or the kirtan we do. Singing these bhajans is a very good way to get absorbed completely in Krishna consciousness. These songs reveal highest level of prema bhakti and is sure to melt our heart. This evening, we'll be having two bhajans, Jagannath Ashtakam and Jaya Radha Giridhari. So the first bhajan for today's evening is Jagannath Ashtakam, composed by Adi Shankaracharya in the praise of Lord Jagannath on his visit to Puri. Adi Shankaracharya is also known as Bhagavat Pada Acharya, which means the Guru at the feet of the Lord. He was inclined towards religion from a very young age. He had mastered in all the Vedas and Vedanta in Gurukul itself. One day, while bathing in Purna river, he was attacked by a crocodile, and seeing his mother's incapability to rescue him, he asked her to give him the permission to renounce the world. Left with no other option, his mother agreed to it. So Adi Shankaracharya recited the mantra of renunciation, and immediately the crocodile had left him. Thus started the life of Adi Shankaracharya as an ascetic. Now, I would like to invite Her Grace Nandini Kamala Devi Dasi Mataji to narrate and give a glimpse of this bhajan. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Am I audible?
Yes, Mataji, you are.
Okay, thank you so much, Svarnangi Mataji. My humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas. Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. So this very famous Jagannath Ashtakam, which is always recited for the pleasure of Lord Jagannath during Rath Yatra and Snan Yatra festivals, and also in the Purushottam month, is well known to all. These 8 Sanskrit verses of Jagannath Ashtakam in glorification of Lord Jagannath, the Lord of the universe, are said to be written by Adi Shankaracharya. But in the Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition, it is believed that this Ashtakam was composed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he used to recite this every day before Lord Jagannath during his stay in Puri. So let us go through the translation. The translation will be shared. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji, just a second.
Yeah. So I will just read with what I have. The first verse says, who sometimes fervently plays his flute on the banks of the Yamuna river. Okay, it is here. The translation of the first verse. Sometimes in great happiness, Lord Jagannath makes a loud concert with his flute in the groves on the banks of the Yamuna. He is like a bumblebee tasting the beautiful lotus-like faces of the cowherd damsels of Braja, and great personalities such as Lakshmi, Shiva, Brahma, Indra, and Ganesha worship his lotus feet. May that Jagannath Swami be the object of my vision. So the first verse here describes Lord Jagannath as Vrindavan Krishna. It says that Krishna is blissfully enjoying the devotion of the gopis on the banks of river Yamuna in Vrindavan, and he is worshipped by Rama, who is Lakshmi, Shambhu, who is Shiva, Brahma, Amarapati, who is Indra, and Ganesh. So when will this Lord Jagannath, who is none other than Krishna in Vrindavan, appear in the pathway of my eyes? The second verse translates as, in his left hand, Lord Jagannath holds a flute. On his head, he wears peacock feathers, and on his hips, he wears fine yellow silken cloth. From the corners of his eyes, he bestows sidelong glances upon his loving devotees, and he always reveals himself to his pastimes in his divine abode of Vrindavan. May that Jagannath Swami be the object of my vision. Similarly, in the second verse, it describes the beautiful Vrindavan Krishna form. And what is his activity in Vrindavan? Krishna, along with his companions or Sahachara, those who are always with him, his devotees. What does he do in Vrindavan? He performs wonderful pastimes. So in this way, the description of the first 2 verses... Hare Krishna. In this way, the description of the first 2 verses establishes that Lord Jagannath is none other than Sri Krishna himself. Moving on to the third verse. On the shore of the great ocean, within a large palace atop the brilliant golden Nilachal hill, Lord Jagannath resides with his powerful brother Balabhadra and his sister Subhadra, who sits between them. May that Jagannath Swami, who bestows the opportunity for devotional service upon all godly souls, be the object of my vision. Now this same Vrindavan Krishna, as Lord Jagannath, has come to reside in Puri Dham along with his brother Balabhadra and his sister Subhadra. Now why has he come to Puri Dham? He has come to accept service from his devotees, or the Sura, the saintly people. In Jagannath Puri temple, every day Chappan Bhog is offered and darshan is also allowed till late night. In this way, devotees are so eager to satisfy Lord Jagannath with their service. In the fourth verse, it says, Lord Jagannath is an ocean of mercy and as beautiful as a row of blackish ring clouds. He is the storehouse of bliss for Lakshmi and Saraswati, and his face resembles a spotless, full-blown lotus. The best of demigods and sages worship him, and the Upanishads sing his glories. May that Jagannath Swami be the object of my vision. This fourth verse further describes Lord Jagannath by saying that he is pouring out his mercy, just like the monsoon cloud showers the dry lands with rain. He is an ocean of mercy, and one who takes shelter of Lord Jagannath gets blessed by Lakshmi and Saraswati also. Rama, who is Lakshmi, blesses them with the transcendental wealth of bhakti, and Vani or Saraswati bestows transcendental knowledge. And Lord Jagannath's glories have also been sung in the Shruti Gana, or the which refers to the Upanishads. Now in the fifth verse, it says, when Lord Jagannath moves along the road on his Rath Yatra car, at every step large assemblies of Brahmanas loudly chant prayers and sing songs for his pleasure. Hearing their hymns, Lord Jagannath becomes very favorably disposed toward them. He is the ocean of mercy and the true friend of all the worlds. May that Jagannath Swami, along with his consort Lakshmi, who was born from the ocean of nectar, be the object of my vision. So this fifth verse further glorifies Lord Jagannath as being the ocean of mercy. During the famous Rath Yatra festival, the benevolent Lord himself comes out of the temple along with Balabhadra and Subhadra to give darshan to all his devotees, and he is very happy to meet them. And this mercy was further spread to all parts of the world by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. And now Rath Yatra festival is not only celebrated in Puri, but it is celebrated all around the world. The sixth verse says, Lord Jagannath, whose eyes resemble full-blown lotus petals, is the ornament on Lord Brahma's head. He resides on Nilachal hill with his lotus feet placed on the heads of Anantadev. Overwhelmed by the mellows of love, he joyfully embraces Srimati Radharani's body, which is like a cool pond. May that Jagannath Swami be the object of my vision. So what does the sixth verse say? So it is further describing the glories of Jagannath. It says that Lord Jagannath's huge eyes, which are like a fully opened blue lotus, are kept by Brahma on his head like a crown. And Lord Jagannath's feet are placed on the head of Anantashesh. And where is his body? His body is embracing the devotion-filled body of Srimati Radhika, who is completely immersed in Bhakti Rasa. So here our Acharyas point out that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who has taken on the mood and complexion of Srimati Radharani, is singing this Ashtakam in the Vipralamba Bhav, or the mood of separation. Hence, every verse is ending with, O Jagannath, please be visible to me, or please be the object of my vision. Moving on to the seventh verse, it says, I do not pray for a kingdom, nor do I pray for gold, rubies, or wealth. I do not ask for a beautiful wife as desired by all men. I simply pray that Jagannath Swami, whose glories Lord Shiva always sings, may be the constant object of my vision. Now this verse is very similar to the fourth verse of Shikshashtakam, which says, Na dhanam na janam na sundarim. So here the devotee does not ask for anything material. He only wants that Lord Jagannath, whose glories are sung by Pramatapati, or husband of Durga or Shiva, let that Lord Jagannath be always in front of his eyes. That is the devotee's only desire. In the eighth verse, it says, O Lord of the demigods, please quickly remove this useless material existence I am undergoing. O Lord of the Yadus, please destroy this vast, shoreless ocean of sins. Alas, this is certain, Lord Jagannath bestows his lotus feet upon those who feel themselves fallen and have no shelter in this world but him. May that Jagannath Swami be the object of my vision. So finally, what does the devotee want? Is explained in this eighth verse. He prays that he may be cleansed of his limitless sins. Similarly, in the Chaurashtakam also we sing, Aneka Janmarjita Papa Chauram. Let all the unlimited sins accumulated in so many births be stolen by the the Param Purush. So Jagannath is so merciful that he accepts all the fallen souls at his lotus feet. So one who takes shelter of Jagannath he is no longer Anath, but he becomes Sanath, and he gets the shelter of the Supreme Master. So the Falashruti of this Ashtakam is that the self-restrained, virtuous soul who recites these 8 verses glorifying Lord Jagannath becomes cleansed of all sins and duly proceeds to Lord Vishnu's abode. So let us all imbibe this mood and listen to this divine Ashtakam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for providing us with such a beautiful narration of the bhajan. By this, we can understand the bhajan well and create a mood before hearing it. So now, I would like to request our Bhajan Sandhya family to start with their first bhajan. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. So you are audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you
Prabhuji.
very much.
Yes.
श्री श्री जगन्नाथ अष्टकम की जय, शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। कदाचित् कालिन्दी तट विपिन संगीत करो मुदावीरी नारी वदन कमला स्वाद मधुप रमा शंभो ब्रह्मामरपति गणेशाचित पद जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे तुझे सप्रे रेणुं शिरसि शिखिपीठं कटितटे दुर्गुणं नेत्रान्ते सहचर कटाक्षं विदधते सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावन वसति लीला परिचयो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे अम्बोधे तीरे कनकरुचिरे नीरशिखरे वसन् प्रसादान्त सहज बलभद्रेण बलिना सुभद्रा मध्यस्थ सकल सुरसेवा वसरदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे कृपा पारावार सजल जलध श्रेणी रुचिरो रमावाणी राम स्फुरदमर पंके युगमुख सुरेन्द्राराध्य श्रुति गणशिखा गीत चरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे तथा दूर गच्छन् पतिमीडित भूदेव पटली श्रुति प्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदम् उपाकर्ण सदय दया सिन्धुर्बन्धु सकल जगतां सिन्धु सुतया जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे परं ब्रह्म वीर कुवलय धर कुल्ल नयनो निवासिनी राधौ निहितो चरणनन्त शिरसि रसानन्दो राधा सरस जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगाम नवयाचे राजं न चकनकमाणिक विभवम् नयाते हम रम्यं सकलजनकाम्यं वरवरम् सदा काले काले प्रमथपतिना गीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे हरतं संसारं दुततरम् असारं सुरपते हरतं पापानां विगतिं अपारां यादवपते अहो दीने नाथे निहितो चरणो निश्चित इदम् जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे श्री श्री जगन्नाथ अष्टकं पुण्यं य पठेत् प्रहतः शुचि सर्व पाप विशुद्धात्मा विष्णु लोकं स गच्छति हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरि बोल
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for such a sweet and melodious Jagannath Ashtakam. So the second bhajan for today's evening is Jaya Radha Girivaradhari, composed by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who is the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita. He wrote some short prayers in Sanskrit as well as two other major works in addition to Chaitanya Charitamrita. Out of the two major works, Sri Govinda Lilamrita is the work explaining the pastimes of Lord Krishna and his associates in Vrindavan. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has been identified as being an incarnation of the handmaiden of Krishna called Kasturi Manjari. So once again, I call upon Her Grace Nandini Kamala Devi Dasi Mataji to brief us about the bhajan. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Svarnangi Mataji. So the second bhajan is Jaya Radha Girivaradhari. This is a very sweet and melodious composition by Krishnadas in Braj Bhasha, which is a dialect of Hindi. This song describes the beautiful forms of Shri Shri Radha Krishna in a very devotional mood. We always listen to devotees advising us to always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. But how do we do that amidst so many material thoughts in our mind? So our acharyas have composed these simple bhajans which we can listen to, and by understanding them and meditating upon them, we can always remember Shri Shri Radha Krishna. So let us now read the translation of this beautiful bhajan. The verse 1 says, all glories to Srimati Radharani and Girivaradhari. He is the son of Nanda Maharaj. She is the darling of Maharaj Vrishabhanu. So we can sense the mood of protection in this first verse, because here Lord Krishna is referred to as Girivaradhari, the lifter of the Govardhan mountain. And by doing so, what is he doing? He's protecting all the residents of Vrindavan from the torrential rains. He is addressed as the son of Nanda Maharaj. Now, Nanda Maharaj was a close friend of Vasudev, which is why Krishna was immediately brought to Gokul from Mathura after his birth, because Vasudev was sure that Nanda Maharaj would protect Krishna. Krishna would be safe under Nanda Maharaj's protection. Similarly, Srimati Radharani was first found by Vrishabhanu Maharaj in her baby form when she was floating on the resplendent lotus in the waters of Yamuna. So Radharani was also under the protection of Vrishabhanu Maharaj. So all these devotees, Nanda Maharaj, Vrishabhanu Maharaj, they are all eternal associates of the Lord. And before he descends, they also appear to assist in his pastimes. So they are also glorified in this bhajan. The second verse says, he wears a peacock feather in his crown and a shining flute is placed on his lips. Her long braids appear brilliant and she has a gentle smile on her face. So here Krishnadas is describing the beauty of Lord Krishna. He says Lord Krishna is always decorated with a peacock feather. The peacock feather is a symbol of purity. And a shining flute is always in his hands, which he plays to entice all the devotees in Vrindavan. When he plays on his flute at dusk, all the grazing cows return to him. And in the dead of the night, he plays on the flute again to attract all the gopis towards him. In this way, his beautiful two-handed Shamsundar form is always depicted or decorated with the peacock feather and the flute. Radharani's attractive form is also described as having brilliant long braids and a gentle smile on her face, which we see in all the Radharani deities in ISKCON temples. And this smile, this beautiful smile of Radharani is what attracts all the devotees towards her. She is so beautifully decorated that her divine beauty humbles every material beauty in this world. All beautiful things in this material world, all the Miss Universes, Miss Worlds, they all pale in comparison to Radharani's eternal beauty. In the third verse, it says, wearing a garland of forest flowers, his neck is splendorous, and wearing a shimmering pearl necklace, her neck is splendorous. So further describing their beauty, Krishnadas sings that Lord Krishna is the most beautiful, which is one among his 6 opulences. He does not need anything to add to his beauty. Just a simple garland of forest flowers for Krishna and a pearl necklace for Srimati Radharani is enough to make them look splendid. In fact, the beauty of the garland and the pearl necklace gets more enhanced when they are placed on the transcendental bodies of Radha and Krishna. In this material world, it is considered that the more ornaments we wear, the more attractive we look. But our efforts are all in vain because the beauty of this material world is just a perverted reflection of the spiritual world. Then why do we decorate the deities so elaborately? It is for our own purification. Loknath Swami says that when a devotee decorates the Lord, the devotee himself gets decorated with the Lord's divine qualities. Also, the desire or attraction for material beauty slowly fades away when we meditate on the beautifully decorated forms of Radha and Krishna. In the fourth verse, it is mentioned, his yellow garments enchant the minds of everyone within the universe. Her blue garments display a brilliant effulgence. Lord Krishna always wears yellow garments or pitambar color, which is molten golden color, and this is the color of Srimati Radharani's complexion. And Srimati Radharani always wears blue garments, which is the color of Sri Krishna's complexion. Blackish blue, like that of a fresh monsoon cloud. In this way, they complement each other, and we can realize that they are non-different from each other. In the fifth verse, it says, jeweled ankle bells resound on their reddish lotus feet. The mind of Krishnadas is illuminated by their splendorous presence. So in the last verse, Krishnadas is totally absorbed by the beautiful lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha Krishna. Usually when we take darshan of the lordships, we first glance at the feet and then we move slowly upwards to the waist, chest, neck and face. But here in this song, Krishnadas has first described the face and then the neck, then the chest and finally the feet. Why is this so? Because we have to understand that our ultimate goal is to surrender at the lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. This is the last process of the 9 process of devotional service, Atma Nivedan, or complete surrender. And it is confirmed in the Shikshashtakam also, when in the mood of a devotee, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu prays that he be placed as one of the atoms at the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. So in this beautiful way, Krishnadas glorifies Sri Sri Radha Krishna. So now let us all get completely absorbed in this melodious bhajan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for enlightening us with the purpose and the meaning of the bhajan. It was very wonderful and meaningful narration. Now, I would like to call upon our Bhajan Sandhya family to proceed with their second bhajan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Am I audible? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes, you're audible.
थोड़ा इंक्रीज करने से ठीक रहेगा माता जी. वॉल्यूम को अगर बढ़ा सकते हैं तो ठीक रहेगा.
वॉल्यूम को बढ़ा सकते हैं तो वो कौन Jaya Radha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Girivaradhari Sri Nandana Vrishabha
जय राधा गिरिवरधारी राधा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा गिरिवरधारी राधा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा गिरिवरधारी राधा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा गिरिवरधारी राधा Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for such a sweet and melodious bhajan. Thank you. So now, I would like to introduce you all to our Bhajan Sandhya family for this beautiful evening. They are His Grace Premarupa Jagannath Das Prabhuji and Her Grace Parmesvari Devi Dasi Mataji and Bhaktin Shyama. His Grace Premarupa Jagannath Das Prabhuji is a temple preacher, and Prabhuji preaches not only in one language but in 3 different languages: Hindi, English, and Oriya. Prabhuji is very instrumental in arranging the visit of the current king, Sri Gajapati Maharaj, to our ISKCON Balramdesh temple. Prabhuji is also the organizer of Jagannath Rath Yatra. Prabhuji even helps temple in media services and clicks wonderful photographs. Her Grace Parmesvari Gaurangi Devi Dasi Mataji is a very good preacher, takes children classes and Bhakti Vriksha. Mataji does Radha Seva and takes care of visiting Vaishnava Prasadam during their visit in Balramdesh. Mataji is even engaged in deity dressing seva for the lordships, and Mataji is also a very good Kirtaniya. Both Mataji and Prabhuji is blessed with a son and a daughter. Their son, Bhakta Devraj, since childhood he would participate in all cultural activities, and he plays very good mridang and is also a very good Kirtaniya. Bhakta Devraj even edits the temple videos. Their daughter, Bhaktin Shyama, is also a devotee since childhood and active since then in all temple cultural activities. She is also a very good Kirtaniya and attends youth classes. She even does temple video editing, temple flyers, and helps in temple media services with her father. She even gives classes on Lord Jagannath's pastime in YouTube, and she is our temple festival photographer. So next, I would like to introduce the narrator of the day, Her Grace Nandini Kamala Devi Dasi Mataji. Her Grace Nandini Kamala Devi Dasi Mataji is a council and committee member, Madhav Garden administration handling and teacher. Mataji is a very good preacher and does Radha Seva and deity dressing. Mataji is also a Bhakti Vriksha leader. And finally, I would like to glorify our Varishta Vaishnava for this beautiful evening. Our Varishta Vaishnava for this beautiful evening are His Grace Dinanath Giridhari Das Prabhuji and Her Grace Yasoda Devi Dasi Mataji. His Grace Dinanath Giridhari Das Prabhuji is a committee member, temple preacher, camp preacher, and Prabhuji has been very instrumental in increasing the devotees, especially in workman camp, by his nectarian and sweet Hindi lectures, and inspired many of them to advance in Krishna consciousness, and resulted in many devotees taking Diksha. Every Friday, Prabhuji even conducts Hindi class at Manama Sri Krishna temple. Prabhuji is also a temple pujari. Her Grace Yasoda Devi Dasi Mataji is a very good preacher, handles deity dressing and training department, Radha Seva and Bhakti Vriksha. Both Mataji and Prabhuji are currently taking care of our temple deities Sri Sri Radha Bahreneshwar. So now I would kindly request Prabhuji and Mataji to speak few words.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam to all. We thank you all for inviting us. And it was wonderful Bhajan Sandhya by His Grace Premarupa Jagannath Prabhuji and Her Grace Premesvari Mataji, supported by Bhaktin Shyama. Also, narration was also wonderful by Her Grace Nandini Kamala Devi Dasi Mataji. And also, encore work was also very wonderful by Her Grace Svarnangi Vishnupriya Mataji. So, we will chant one time Hare Krishna together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. May Lord bless you all and do better and better service. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, I request you also to speak some few words.
वेरी नाइस क्लास माता भजन संध्या माता जी, आपका प्रोग्राम बहुत अच्छा है। आप इसी तरह से प्रोग्राम में सेवा करते रहिए। हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji and Mataji, for your kind and inspiring words. Thank you. I would like to thank all of you for participating this week's Bhajan Sandhya, and I would even like to thank the Sandhya team for giving me this wonderful opportunity to associate with all of you. Hoping to see you all next week for another Bhajan Sandhya evening. Hare Krishna. Now, I would like to hand it over to His Grace Venkateswara Govinda Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Vancha Kalpadrupascha Kripa Sindhubhyeta Pattanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Please accept my humble obeisances at all the lotus feet of all the assembled devotees, especially to the Varishta Vaishnavas this evening, to the bhajan performance, and for the narrator, and also for the anchor. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev. Hare Krishna. This is a very unique program, as Prabhupada always desired one roof for the whole world. You can see now the bhajan team are from Orissa, Jai Jagannath, and the Varishta Vaishnava are from Bihar, both Gaya especially. Hare Krishna. And we have our narrator, Konkan, also from Saraswat Brahman Rupa Goswami's dynasty. And we have our anchor from Bangladesh, the place where the 99% of our Vaishnava communities are hailing from. This is the unique of this program. And we also had Israel's Dinanath Shamsundar Prabhu from Kerala. So this is all under one roof happening only in ISKCON by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Nowhere else you can see. And in participants also, the viewers we can see from Nepal. Many devotees are there from Nepal. Like Krishna Kripamai Prabhu is there, he is regular to this program. I would also like to ask Krishna Kripamai Prabhu about how he feels this program. Every week he attends very sincerely after the Hindi class. So I request Krishna Kripamai Prabhu to kindly share a few words. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Right, I believe it's not connected now. I saw him a few minutes back. However, please accept my humble obeisances. The success of this team is because of the teamwork of the Bhajan Sandhya teamwork headed by Her Grace Gunipriti Mataji. Then we have Shama Gopika Mataji, Rasa Purnima Mataji, and we have His Grace Dinanath Shamsundar Prabhu. They also have a team of devotees assisting them. All glories to all the devotees here for the success of this program. And now we come to the concluding part of this program, this Bhajan Sandhya program, for the well-being of all the assembled devotees and to the families. Let us pray and take shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Shri Shri Prahlad Narsingadev. I request Bhaktin Shyama to lead the Narsinga prayer. Hare Krishna. बोलो श्री श्री विघ्न विनाशक नरसिंह देव भगवान की
जय।
महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज की
जय।
जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की
जय।
श्रील गुरुदेव की
जय।
Over to you, Shyama.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तुं सर्वतोन्मुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं। जय नरसिंह श्री नरसिंह जय जय श्री नरसिंह जय प्रहलादेश जय पद्ममुखा जय पद्मवृंदम। बोलो श्री विघ्नविनाशक भगवान की भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। जगत की जय। श्रील गुरुदेव की जय। जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय सुदर्शन। हरे कृष्णा। Mataji, the bhajan was very fantastic. Prabhuji, lajawab. Hare Krishna. The Jagannath Ashtakam was very wonderfully sung, and also the Radha Giridhari, the bhajan was very nice. And on the Casio, the keyboard, Shushma did very wonderful. And also the narration was very wonderful, Mataji. Hare Krishna, thank you. Anchoring was excellent, stupendous. Hare Krishna. And our Varishta Vaishnava Sadhu, we seek always your shelter and blessings. Hare Krishna Mataji, Jagat Mata Yasoda Maiya ki jai ho. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you all, and especially all the viewers, because without their presence and support and blessings, this program is not full. So we seek the blessings of all the viewers of this the program to kindly bless us so that we can bring more and more devotees on this platform and engage ourselves in this program. Hare Krishna. And an analogy which I recollected just now is like Krishna is like the thread and what the pearls or the necklace that is glittering out. So Srila Prabhupada is connecting all the devotees. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And very important, today the share screening media team by Grace Vamshidhar Prabhu, and ably supported because Mataji, Shyam Gopika Mataji took the lead to share the uh, translation of this bhajan. My humble obeisances unto them. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. We'll meet again next week, same time. Please don't miss to bless. Hare Krishna.